presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His team playing well, off to a good start at 5-2. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
That last run got 4. So here comes 2nd and 6. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line. They'll run with Scatterboo. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. His fullback's releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's May. On the move left, taking off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Schrader's kick is good, and the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Ready.
Here's first and 10.
31-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And his guys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. In motion goes Dobbs. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Third and a long way to go. Now, May. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
In formation for the Patriots.
That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Here we go. Start.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 35, here's second down and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Hey, move it, 19. Ready?
Here's Ward. His throw, left side, is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond her.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready? Cavity Lion. Ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
1st and 10 at
Got
the
it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Again, it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing again is Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. That is first touchdown this year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. Throwing is Meg. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From 31, here's second and 2. A run straight ahead, that's Scalaboo. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He's inside the 25. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. It's a big hit for the Patriots. A gain of 57 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Scalaboo on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
One more time, it's Scalaboo. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Scalaboo. Touchdown, New England. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 40.
To the air again, Ward. Forced to his right. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
4 yards. That's another first down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Patriots will take over at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over at first and 10. That's around the 14-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scannaboo. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Here's a second and 12.
Brings up second and 12.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This will wind up a touchdown. The Chargers win their second straight as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Cleveland Browns. And here's the Steelers running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Steelers get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks wide receiver. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 56 yards, touchdown. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Here's a third and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
To throw is Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. First and 10. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Low-scoring game, all time, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on.
On play action, it's Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go. Ready. 19. Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
Play action. Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And his guys go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Visitors 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Working out of the gun. It's May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. He's got it. That's a first down across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Patriots.
They gonna hold on to this one. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And second and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Scatterboo. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here it is, a zone read. And he will do it himself. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down.
Okay, break. Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
Pass interference. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Ward. Throwing right. It's taken in. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
They try the jet sweep to the left. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, There's really nowhere for this Jet.
And he will score! Has a touchdown. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point is up and through. And his guys will go up by 7.
Visitors 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, Watkins on the... Now on a hit, and he lost the football! And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. Short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New England.
May to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A first down on a gain of 11.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
Cowboy 80, steady.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
And 8 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, go!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down.
Viking 18.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.